Hey, Kearis, good to see you. How are you?
Doing well about yourself.
Good, thank you. Wanted to ask you, George Pickens has only played a couple games and not his usual amount of snaps and that kind of thing. And I know he's back in town. What's your expectations for kind of what he can give you guys in this playoff?
Everyone has seen George play and knows he's capable of doing. It's been a great addition to this team. Being able to come back from that injury has been tremendous for not only for himself but for the team as well. And him just being out there brings a different atmosphere to the game.
All right, next question for Chip. Go ahead, Chip Towers.
Hey, Kearis, good to see you. Seems like you've been beat up all year with one thing or another. How are you feeling now? Did the break between SEC championship game and now allow you to heal and get back to your old self? And just if you could, just give me an idea of your thoughts as you guys get ready to get in the playoffs where you've been aiming to be all year long.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I was beat up all year. I mean, I know during the summer I had that knee surgery, but from there on out, I haven't just missed games due to injuries or anything like that. But I am feeling good about myself, getting my speed back up to date, and just being able to do whatever I can to help my team out, and just being able to play in the playoff game has been something that everyone on this team has always dreamed of doing. I mean, we always came up short the past few years we've been here, but now we actually living the dream that we always wanted to do, and just being able to not get too big of ourselves, not get too big of the moment, but just understand what we are here for and what we're fighting for, and just being able to know that this opportunity don't come past too often. So while we at it, we got to take advantage of it.
And next question for Connor Riley. Go ahead, Connor.
Hey, Kearis, hope you're doing well. Since the Alabama game, how has Stetson been in practice, both a leader in his play, and how has he looked since that loss?
Yeah, I mean, we just centered around him pretty much, and just knowing that he's not in there so long, though he was receiving a lot of bad talk about him, and like he said in the interview before, like he don't look at that type of stuff. We don't either, but at the same time, we just got to know that we all are here for each other. And ever since that loss, not only him but the whole team has just took a step forward, just trying to get better. Like you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. So it's like, yeah, we lost that game, but now we have another opportunity on a bigger stage to go do what we want to do and just go win the next game.
Okay, next question for Cody Shoffins. Go ahead, Cody.
Yeah, Kearis, kind of on that note, how did you guys feel humbled by the Alabama game? How did that change this team? And is that a good thing moving forward to have an experience like that?
Yeah, definitely was a great thing just to experience a loss. Like we was on a 12-run streak, winning 12 games in a row. I mean, making history at Georgia, winning the most games in the season like that, and just we just got to move forward. Like that game was eye-opening. Just being able to take a loss on the big stage, HC championship game, which I always look forward to playing in. But like you can't win every game. But it was like I said, it was eye-opening. Just being able to go out there and play a great team like Bama. I mean, you got to go in there with your A game. We just didn't play good that day.
And next question for Steve Hummer. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, Kearis, what has you seen as Coach Mullens' I guess, fingerprint on this offense? What has been his biggest influence, do you think?
Coach Mullens' biggest influence just being able to score points, take pressure off the defense, and just being able to be explosive, be tough, be physical, and but the whole game starts up front. Just he preaches that like protection beats coverage and like protection beats. I mean, being able to run the football as well. So that what he pretty much preaches every time.
Okay, last question here from Chip Towers. Go ahead, Chip.
Sorry, yeah, my hand was still raised on the thing, but that's okay. I'll talk to you all day. One of the things, when did you know what kind of athletic teammate you had in Brock Bowers? I mean, when did it first, hey, this dude is different? When did that first become apparent to you?
Yeah, I'm not sure that he early enrolled or not. Was it in the spring or whether it was fall camp? But whenever it was, I pretty much knew that he had the talent to be one of the top tight ends in the country. I mean, just him seeing, knowing how fast he was, knowing he can go up and get the ball. He's very shifty with the ball in his hand. I just pretty much knew that he was going to be dangerous, especially when he get the rock in his hand. But when I seen him the first time, I mean, I was like, yeah, he's going to be one of the top tight ends in the country.
All right, thanks, Kearis. Thanks for your time.